wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D Rose report. Should I put out this rumor or not? Don't tell nobody, I think it's a spoiler. Don't get spoiled, but Royal Rumble, well, I think we got maybe a surprise that's not going to be a surprise now. Booker T is going to be in it. And scheduled to appear as a surprise entrance tomorrow night at the 40-man Royal Rumble match is Kevin Nash. See how that goes. Booker T, he's expected earlier based on recent talks with the organization officials and scheduled appearances at New Orleans Comic-Con, which he canceled. Company sources confirmed this morning that he is set for the 40-man Battle Royal. Don't know whether he got a contract or whether it's just for the one match. Same way with Nash. WWE sources, though, have confirmed that Nash is booked for a match and is scheduled to fly into Boston later today, and he's scheduled, I guess, in discussions with TNA officials as of late yesterday to finalize a contract with the organization, but instead opted to return to the World Wrestling Entertainment. We'll see how long. Meanwhile, probably through WrestleMania, I would think. Meanwhile, TNA wrestling sources have confirmed that discussions with Nash fell through. Both sides have been negotiating on and off. The sources indicate that at one point that the deal was finalized, and then infuriated Nash then accused TNA personnel of leaking information, which then led to new rounds of negotiation. He admitted last week to a Puerto Rican newspaper that he was in talks with TNA and returned to the organization. The aforementioned discussion ended with the past 24 or 48 hours, so who knows? That'd be a good surprise for the people there and people that don't listen to this newscast. Mattel is going to be releasing the WWE All-Star series of action figures to go along with the game's release. First two-pack announced features Randy Savage and John Morrison, odd couple. Anyway, their figures, and packs will come exclusive to the video game code inside of them, inside the package, I guess. Here the phone goes again. Hang on a second. Alright, I'm back. The addition to Kelly Michael Cole was also trending on Twitter during last night's SmackDown. WWE DVD News reports that the company's DVD set on Bill Goldberg was put on hold. Maybe they're going to try and get him in the next year's Hall of Fame. That'd be a good time to hit it with that. Also, the upcoming $1 Million Man DVD set will be hosted by Ted DiBiase Jr. Who would have thought? I thought Virgil would have done it. Well, I'm silly. Anyway, Edge was in Los Angeles last night at Ring of Honor and Wrestle Reunion 5 shows to hang out with friends, visit backstage. Edge was there with see Charlie Haas and Sheldon Benjamin, his old buddies he used to beat up. No word yet on why WWE removed Cody Rhodes from the Royal Rumble list, but it may have been something to do with the current broken nose storyline with Rey Mysterio. As noted on last night's SmackDown, Edge is going to be will be disqualified from the World Heavyweight Title match at Royal Rumble if he uses the spear. Dolph Ziggler is going to be coming. If he uses it, he'll become the World Heavyweight Champion. Rule was announced by Vicky Guerrero. Like I said, Gates of Hell lasted about 10-15 minutes. Of course, Ziggler got about 4 or 5 spears last night. Hall of Famer Steve Austin has been announced for the Tough Enough, and it's on their website. Plus, Austin on Twitter said, "Thanks for all your congratulation tweets." He said, "I'm very excited hosting WWE Tough Enough, and the bottom line is because I said so." And I can't picture Stone Cold Steve Austin tweeting. Just don't sound right. You may remember late in 2010 when, I was telling you about Jeff the Drunk. I already told you about that, I think. Miami Herald, I left off with this, I think. Miami Herald recently spoke with Scott Hall, and here's some of the highlights about his health. He said he recently had his pacemaker, a defibrillator, put in his heart. Whew. Well, that could be the end of wrestling, I would think. So we have bad hearts in my family genetically. My lifestyle contributed to it too, and I made some bad decisions, some bad choices. If you dance with the devil, you got to pay the price. Didn't Charlie Daniels do that song? I don't know. Helping former WWE star Ricky Ortiz, Ricky Young is his real name. He said, this was my first student ever. Don't know whether you guys knew that or not. Anyway, people ask why don't I open up a wrestling school. I tell them I'm just not looking to taking anybody's money if they can't handle it. So I don't think you're going to be a big star. I'm not going to try and hurt your feelings and tell you not. So anyway, going to rehab. He says I've been out about in and out of 9 rehabs. They're high dollar and some of the best ones around. Of course, Vince McMahon has picked up the tab on the last couple of times. But you work. If you ever work for WWE or Vince, and if you ever need help, he'll give it to you. He's really cool. Thanks, Vince. His wife Linda also, and Stephanie's son Shane, and of course Triple H. Thank you for helping me. It's been hard, to ask for help. It's even harder to accept it when people offer it. Offer me about 10 or 15 bucks. See how hard it'll be for me to take it. In a minute. Diamond Dallas Page noticed on his Twitter that WWE's upcoming DVD set Nitro will highlight WCW's Monday night show in its entirety from 1995 to 2001, which I think would be great. He wrote, said, I'm ready, already get hits with the question. Hi, he says, this Best of Nitro DVD box set will include the years of from 95 to 96, 97 to 98, 99 to 2010. DDP also talked about having dinner with Steve Austin last week. He said, I can't believe I forgot to tweet that I had dinner with the Stone Cold last night. He said, it was a blast. We ate, drank, laughed our asses off, and then got our asses back on again and left. I said that. All right, radio personalities. John, don't know these people. John Boy and Billy are filing opposition to WWE's registration to trademark Big Show because that's the name of their successful radio show that airs in various markets across the country. I don't know about that. Jim Ross, Jerry Lawler is doing some voiceover work for WWE All Stars video game next week, and an excerpt from Jericho's new book is available online at Apple iBooks, in case you want to check it out, see what he was talking about. Former WWE diva still working on songs for her next LP, and is planning on another music video, I guess, later this year. I've never seen the first one, it really is. Anyway, word is that Hulk Hogan talked about his 23rd ranking in WWE's Top 50 DVD set during an appearance on Bubba the Love Sponge show. Hogan laughed about it and said his ranking was so low because I don't work for WWE right now. Hogan added that you can't read much into the rankings, so he really didn't burn any kind of bridges, actually, there. Michelle McCool, I think I might have mentioned this the other day, that Michelle McCool, oh, if you get a chance, check out Awesome Kong's new picture. New. Michelle McCool, she's back on the road to live events, indicating that Undertaker's doing well, recovering from surgery as well, and is now being expected to work WrestleMania 27. Keep hearing Alberto Del Rio with him. I hope it's going to be somebody bigger opponent than that. McCool's been given time off from live events to stay home and tend to the husband, the dead man. If I got anything else here, let's see. Randy Macho Man Savage will be the playable Macho Man and Macho Man King in an upcoming video game, All-Star video game. There's currently no plans for WWE for a Batista return, by the way. Batista just may not return for a while. USA Network's beefing up their Monday Night Raw TV sweeps in February, so look for February 7th through the 28th Raw shows to be loaded. And that's true because that's how they rate their money from advertisers. The higher the ratings, the higher the money they can charge. So they should have some highlights for 4 Raws, 4 SmackDowns. NXT, what can I say? It's on the internet. I gotta go. Thanks.